Hello, 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 and welcome back to Vampyr. In the last part, we went and saw our sister's memorial service, or burial, whatever you guys call it. I am just checking really quick to see what I have in my inventory. Okay, I need to make a treatment for fatigue because we are off to the war for the docks, or whatever it's called, where I was trying to get to in a couple of parts ago, but I couldn't. It was just totally blocked because when we got back, we found out that Sean Hampton is indeed a Skall. He was infected, apparently, however that works. I'm not really super duper clear on it. And I didn't rest in the last part. That's why my health and stuff isn't regenerated, because I don't have enough stuff or experience points to level up. So I didn't bother. But we need to go talk to him, and that's where he'll be. And there is a sick man over there, the drunk at the bar that we met in the first part of this. So I need to go cure him. And I don't think going this way is correct. I actually have no idea. I haven't a clue, sir. Where am I going? Where am I? I'm like behind the hospital. So I guess this would take me to the docks. I don't really know. That's how I get to the morgue. No? Okay, not this way. I actually have to use the map instead of being able to use the marker, which is annoying to me.
It seems the Priwen are redoubling their patrols in the district.
Fabulous. Yeah, look at that guy's staff. He's fabulous. Die. You're horrible. You're a vermin. Where are you? Who said that? I honestly can't tell which is the best way to go, but I'm just gonna go this way because there's more dudes here. That's my plan. Ow! You are such a dick. No. Stop it. Take that. Finsbury Gate. I don't think I've ever been here, but that's fine. Oh, good God. Which way seems correct? Who the hell knows? This is going to the west end. Huh. So let me try going the other way before I attempt to try and get through here. There's another event marker at the hospital. I'll have to remember that. I'm trying to look at it, but it really won't let me. Something about Lady Ashbury, but I can't leave my marker over it because they designed this game kind of weird. I'm really trying to enjoy it. It's not that I don't enjoy it. It's just there's so much like going on. I've never known more about what isn't going on in a story. Is the only way I can describe it. Shut your noise. Oh, I gotta watch my blood powers. I'm having such a good time using them. I do that claw thing and they're like dead in an instant. It's great. But I really need to watch it. Am I in the right place at all? Yeah, here's some skulls. It's great. Die. There's an investigation thingy over here as well. Well, it's nice to know because now I can get over here. Old prune, good manners, new investigation. Right. Sure. Absolutely. Some dude I can save from Skall. This will be my third person I've saved who's behind a gate with skulls in the way. Ooh. Name's Archer, too. I love that name. They're dead. You're not even looking at them. What's the hubbub, bub? You drunk?
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing in a place like this?
I'm not sure that's any of your business.
I hope you realize that staying here will put your life at great risk.
Pah! I'm not afraid of these guards of Priwen, or whatever these thugs call themselves. I can still kick some respect into those youngsters.
I wasn't specifically referring to them, but are you really after these men? Why?
They took my boy! I've had no news since he joined that crazy gang. So I decided to come and find him myself.
The animation is so weird.
I see. But as I said, your life is at risk if you stay here. And I'm not referring to the gangs either. You should leave, sir.
Well, this part of town used to be nicer, let's say. Perhaps you're right. This isn't the best way to save Andrew.
I can't ask for anything, okay? How will I know where to find him again when I do want to talk to him? Take this. Oh, investigation succeeded. Fantastic. Great. It's this old house. Get some money in it. Not a whole lot going on for it, though. But I do love to steal. Or what do you say in England? I love to nick things. Yeah, aluminum powder. I need this. Woo! Ooh, a bloody letter. Dear Mother, whatever happens to me, always remember that your son loves you. I know you did not always approve of the way I chose to live my life, but I won't change. I was born and raised in this part of town, and I just can't stand what is happening to my neighborhood, to the people we know. I recently made a terrible decision. I decided to strike back against the tyranny of a few. I know that they will retaliate. Don't mind that clinking noise. It's just my dog and his collar clanking against the floor. But I'm ready for whatever comes. Thanks to you, I've always loved to read. Now that I am about to take action, I can only quote Etienne de la... I can't say that. Bautier. They only seem tall because we're on our knees. I won't kneel anymore, Mother. I intend to stand straight whatever the cost. Goodbye, my beloved mother, Jack.
There is a name engraved
Ooh.
under the blood on the back of the case. Jack Gillingham. Maybe I should return this watch to his family.
I am finding investigations all over the damn place. Why couldn't I sleep in this bed? What makes this bed not okay? I'm like Batman levels of detective. He just burped. Gross. Oh god. Let's continue on, shall we? Oh, I hear more skulls. Hey, friend. Oh, you're quick, huh? Not quick enough, though.
This is Braille.
Ooh.
I need someone who can read this.
Cure for blindness. Yeah, I found this before. You remember? And I can't talk to the dude who can actually read it until I have a mesmerize of 3, which is why I'm trying to hold on to my experience points, Jonathan. Anyway, where the hell was I going before I got distracted over here with this dude? I can't even remember. To this gate? Well, not anymore, apparently. No? Yes? Through the gate? Limehouse Dock. The dock. Well, I'm in the docks now, so that's something. I'd like to find out how to get back to the bar. Where the hell even am I? Okay. There's a hideout. I don't know where the bar was, so that's no good for me. This place seems even more confusing than Whitechapel. I hear people talking. Gather information about Sean Hampton's location. Hi, want to talk to me?
Good evening, miss. I am Dr. Reid. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you? What do you want?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor. From the Pembroke Hospital, actually.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I ain't paying any bill left by Clay.
I'm not here to collect
Oh,
payment,
it's Clay
Miss...
Cox's
Miss
lady.
Edwina Cox. So what do you want then? Fancy buying something from me, maybe?
My goodness.
What can you tell me about your work?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know.
You're quite blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
I'm not interested in a career in the criminal underworld, Miss Cox.
Fair enough. Stay away from us then, if you don't want to get hurt or worse.
Since my return from the war, I don't feel that concerned by threats, knives, or even bullets, if you must know.
That's exactly what that stupid trade unionist claimed after he attacked one of us. Booth and I reminded him a bullet beats words every time.
Okay, Booth Digby. I love these names.
You still use your husband's name, Edwina. Why is that?
Why shouldn't I? He may be a bloody bastard, but I'm still his wife and his name means something round here.
You never paid him a visit at the Pembroke Hospital, did you?
And I don't intend to. In Clay's case, I'm not against a medical mistake or a little help from the Spanish flu.
Oh, okay.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard, you can be sure some arsehole will take advantage of you.
You sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the gravediggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
Looting corpses in a mass grave. That is a new low.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
Oh, okay, ghoul diggers, awesome.
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Bastards, all of them. This region only responds to violence and threats.
About the man you killed? Okay.
Tell me about the man you and Booth killed, Edwina.
The bastard killed one of us and received retribution.
The unionist.
There's nothing else to say.
And your conscience is clear. You kill without hesitation.
Violence is an efficient tool, Dr. Reid, when used properly.
So you decide who lives and who dies, just like that?
Yes, Doctor. Just like that. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm saying it's my way of dealing with troublemakers.
What happened exactly?
I don't know and I don't care. One of ours was killed by that communist bastard. But he didn't brag for long.
So you have no idea what really happened, but you executed him anyway.
No one messes with the wet boot boys, Doctor. This is our territory, and this is our law.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
The sad saint? I heard he was mugged or something.
Yes, he was. But he left hospital recently.
You don't say. Well, I suppose it's good news for the homeless and the useless. Ask them, they
She's
must know
charming.
something.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Miss Cox.
Don't want to trade anything with you anyway.
Foolish girl and her pretty principles. Got no idea.
Mark my words.
Okay. Ichabod, really?
These murders are the work of a vampire.
A vampire? Whatever do you mean?
I'm a tracker of these creatures. A vampire hunter.
You best be off to your hunting then. For if the sewer dog is back and hunting all these poor folk, he needs a catching.
Yeah.
Not
who
a
is
drop
this?
of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
Yeah, but who? Who is that?
With daggers for teeth and icy claws.
Can
He
I
comes
talk
of a
to one of
sudden,
you or
nighttime,
no?
Claiming innocence, then vanishes.
Teeth, claws,
Okay.
murders by
You
night.
guys have that conversation. Where's the sick
Your
guy?
sewer dog is my business.
Good evening, sir.
Him.
Don't you recognize me? We met a few nights ago.
Don't take it personally. I spent a lot of energy forgetting what I did the night before.
Yes, you had definitely drunk too much then as well. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid.
I'm Dyson Delaney. I'll try to remember you. This time.
I can give him
Inebriation
something.
aside, do you need medical help?
Yes. I feel sicker than usual these days.
Right.
Take this, then. And perhaps you could try to slow down the alcohol intake, too.
Hey, Doc, you don't really want me to stop the only remedy I can afford.
My goodness. What a bizarre question to ask. I can't resist.
Surely you must have had dreams and expectations when you were young, like everybody else.
Sure. I wanted things to change. To really change, and to change for good. The bigger the dream, the harder the fall.
Do you really think the world is that bad?
No, I believe we all can choose to make it better. But most of us are too weak, too corrupt and too guilty. I failed for sure, but others will come.
Sounds like you were an idealist, which is honorable.
No, sir. I was an anarchist and I believed that exclusive property is a robbery in nature. I wanted a new world to rise from the ashes, Dr. Reid.
Okay.
I want to know more about your past as an anarchist, Dyson.
I'm still an anarchist, Doctor, make no mistake. I just reject violence as a tool to change the world, unlike my comrades.
Do you believe in a bloodless revolution, then?
I do not believe in much anymore, Doctor. But I'll admit I like your idea of peaceful change. I like it a lot.
Thanks.
Do you still see your comrades, then? Even if you don't agree with their methods anymore, I mean.
No. I hope they'll come to share my point of view one day. I'll raise my glass to that splendid idea.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Delaney?
I drink. I drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night. And then I drink some more.
Then pay people to do that?
Why do you drink so much?
Maybe it's because I prefer dying slowly. Death can be so abrupt. Personally, I like to see mine coming at my own pace.
You sound very sad, sir.
That's because I am, Doc.
Don't you work at all?
I'd love to, but I don't have the time. Didn't I tell you? Drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night.
Right. Sounds fun.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly. So joyful.
No reason at all to rejoice, then? Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
All right. Go on.
A few years ago, when I believed a resolute man could change things around here for good, a tragedy occurred nearby.
What kind of tragedy?
It was a bomb. Bomb that exploded and killed many people. Metal and blood everywhere. Shouts, fire, broken window of the shoe shop, the torn street light.
You lost people you loved that day, didn't you?
I've lost everything. But you know what the worst part is? I don't even remember where it happened. I've drunk so much to forget it, and now I can't remember where it was. I can't pay my homage to the dead.
I'm sorry, Mr. Delaney.
It's okay. If you ever find the place, just leave a flower for me there. Even if you tell me where it is, I'm not sure I'd memorize it.
The flower, yeah, like I got from the woman in Whitechapel. Wasn't
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part?
We already did this.
Why are you so cynical?
Cynicism is the polite way to express despair, Doctor.
Okay, I don't know why I have the opportunity to ask that again. Where's Sean Hampton? Please tell me.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
I really don't know. I heard he'd been abducted. I don't know if he's back.
Who could tell me then?
About the sad saint. I'll try asking Tom what's about him.
The barkeep, right?
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
Yes, please. My God. I can talk to Sabrina too. I can talk to the dude. Is he? Ooh, this Ichabod dude. I'll talk to him when I leave, but I want to talk to everybody because I haven't been able to come
Good
back
evening,
here.
Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You
Finally.
remember me then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Jonathan Reid, by the way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
I'm gonna open with us.
Sabrina seems very fond of you, Tom.
I like her too. I really do. I know I'm her boss, and I'm much older and all. But I like her for sure.
What is bothering you then?
Sabrina is an angry one. She wears it like a coat. I'm not sure I can make her shed that anger. It hurts to see her like that.
Okay.
Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton as quickly as possible. I've been told you could help me.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital. Did he leave or something?
The important thing is I find him, quickly.
Why not try his night asylum? He takes care of those who need a meal or a roof there.
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse, northwest of here. Just follow the bank to the west and go north when you reach the end of the pier.
I'll ask him this, even though he just told me where he was.
I believe he returned to his flock. Can you confirm that?
Oh, I bet you're right. Sean can't help but worry about the poor and sick. Oh, I guess it has something to do with what happened to him as a baby.
Please, tell me.
I
What?
don't like to gossip, but I heard that the sad saint was abandoned as a baby in front of a Catholic orphanage in Dublin. That would explain his faith and need to help everyone.
Interesting. Okay. Oh, that's it then.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
I should have checked to see if he was sick, but that's fine. Sabrina, would you like to talk to me?
Evening, miss.
Well, I never. That's a first. Customers who make that much mess rarely come back. Never mind in fancy togs.
I'm much more myself than when we first met. By the way, I'm Jonathan, Dr. Jonathan Reid.
Welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle then, Doctor. I'm Sabrina Cavendish. How can I help you?
Yeah, we know that already. Oh yeah, let's ask her about her boss. Let's get all up in this business.
Sabrina, tell me about your true feelings for your boss.
I love Tom. Not ashamed of it. Don't care if the customers joke about it neither.
Who's mocking you?
I mean, we're always together. People will talk, won't they?
Does Tom love you?
Yes.
Yeah, but he's always reluctant to take it further. It's not because I'm younger, or because of the colour of my skin. He hates jokes about us.
Okay. He said it's because you're
Excuse
angry.
my curiosity, but where exactly are you from, Miss Cavendish?
Something bothering you? What, my name? Or my complexion?
I'm sorry if I worried you. I was just curious to find out if you know this part of town well.
Nosy. My dad was a sailor from Bombay, and my mum was a maid born up in Glasgow. They got married in London. And here I am.
Interesting.
Believe me, I never judge someone on their place of birth or the color of their skin.
If that's true, you'd be one of the few not to make fun of me. Just you, Tom, Dyson, Miss Fishburne, and of course Mr. Hampton.
Okay. I don't need to ask her about Sean, or about anything else, really.
Goodbye,
At least
Miss
not
Kennedy.
right now. I'd rather go find Sean. Let me just talk to this guy real quick so he's on my radar. A loading screen to talk to somebody? It's odd. Should I not have talked to him?
Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or strange events recently?
And what do you define as a strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton, vampire hunter extraordinaire and warden of the East End.
A vampire hunter? Really?
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not. The bloodsuckers exist, and they're close.
Totes.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science? Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
I asked about the Guard of Pruan.
Have you heard of the Guard of Priwen?
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my
Really,
taste,
you don't
but
say.
they do let anyone join.
Were you ever tempted to join the Guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
So you hunt alone? That sounds risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns. It's just a matter of observation and patience.
What can you tell me about this neighborhood?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham? Poor boy. It's a shame I wasn't around to protect him.
Here, I found his note.
It's impossible to protect everyone. The violence seems endemic in this part of town.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire. These evil rodents are spreading like a plague.
Oh, okay. I should probably go back
So,
in and ask them about
How
other
exactly
stuff, but I'm not
are
gonna.
you protecting these people? I'm
Ask them
curious.
about this
I
place
patrol
and
late at
stuff,
night.
even though I already know about it.
Investigating anything unusual. I try and encourage people to stay indoors, but people are careless.
Yeah, you need help?
Can I help in any way?
Actually, yes.
Even though I
plan to put
look
up
like a
posters
vampire,
to
look
alert
at
the
my
population
face.
to the vampire threat.
Are you asking me to paste posters about vampires around the docks?
If you wouldn't mind. If you did that, then I can focus on
Yeah,
my
no.
patrols.
That's alright. Oh, seriously? That's seriously a quest for me to do?
How do you
guys are
identify
kidding me.
a vampire?
It's simple, really. They can't stand
I use a British
daylight.
colloquialism.
They're
You're
afraid
taking
of
the
garlic and
piss.
holy symbols. They also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever killed one of these creatures? Yourself, I mean.
Of course I have. What kind of question is that? It's a dirty business, believe me.
I believe your bow tie. Alright, let me go.
Goodbye. And good hunting, Mr. Throgmorton.
Mr. Throgmorton. I am sure they will get sick, Sabrina and or Tom. Hi. I thought you were a dead body.
Hello, boy.
Rufus.
Hello. Good evening.
Did I scare you? You have nothing to fear from me.
No, it's just that people prefer to avoid me.
Well, I won't. I'm a doctor.
My name is Rufus, sir. Rufus Kingsbury.
Okay.
Are you alone? Where is your family?
I don't have any. My parents are dead.
So
I'm
you
sorry.
have no home. You're sleeping rough.
No. I mean, yes. I live on the streets. I have no home.
We are all alone. Oh, let's not be that emo.
You should be careful, Rufus. There are things that lurk in the shadows of this city. Things that prey on the lonely and the desperate.
I've known worse. I'm not all alone. I have Mrs. Fishburne. She's been very kind to me.
Why do you think she's so considerate?
I can't say, sir. I guess she's a good soul. Sometimes it's like she replaces the mother I lost, even if we're not related.
Aw, that's cute. Stella Fishbird. Oh, that's a face.
What do you do around here, Rufus?
I listen to the news on the docks, sir. And I smile at those kind enough to spare me a bob.
What do people say about this place?
Things have been tense between the wet boot boys and the communists. They both feel they should run the docks.
Okay.
Do you have a job?
It's hard to work, what with my head and all. Since I was a boy, I've always had trouble remembering what I do and why I do it.
Huh. Anemia. I can make that, but I just don't have it with me, obviously.
What can you tell me about this region?
It's all about staying out of trouble. But since most people prefer to avoid me, it's pretty easy.
Why do people avoid you?
They call me Rufus the Curse. Around here, I'm a bit of a bad luck charm.
Why? Because you have anemia?
Have you ever thought about leaving?
I'm anemic.
Where else would I go? At least I know these streets and some people around here. This is my city, for better or worse.
Okay. Oh, I feel bad for this kid. Alright, well, I gotta go.
So long, Rufus. Be careful. Take care.
I'll come back with an anemia cure for you. Can I? Yes. Ba-boom! Western Docks. Nice. Oh, Sean. Oh, I see blood. That's great.
Seems like the guard of Preen is on Sean Hampton's
Oh! I thought they were fighting each other. I was gonna watch. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be super good. Kill him! Oh god, flamethrower. Oh god, okay. Alright, come on, everyone stop. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, there's still one more. Where are you? No, stop it with your bullets and give me all of your blood. Okay. Alright. Good. I don't know where the other... Oh, I think I picked up everything. I think I was too much going on. I think I picked up a pistol? Not that I really used those things, but I think I picked up one. Artane. Well... Where is he? Where is Sean? Just point me in his direction. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. I mean, if so many bullets and stuff, I just don't ever use it. Well, this is like a little... No? Clothing? More of these guys to kill, naturally.
This poor man has just been slaughtered by a vampire. The body's still warm.
Okay. Oh, I finally have enough to evolve, which is awesome. Kind of want the skulls take care of them, but I guess I'll help. Oh yeah, good. Already dead. Not with your poison gas nonsense. You're horrible. I want to try and save some of my blood for Sean, because I assume I'll have to kill him. I don't know if he's a vampire or a skull, honestly. Also, don't mind if you can hear my dog snoring. He's sleeping at my feet and snoring. Oh god, I'm so sick of these guys. So sick of them. Really glad I upgraded all my junk, though. Killing them's a lot easier. Okay, night shelter's vicinity. Right. Yep, I know where I'm going, that's for sure. Oh, the hell are you?
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. May I have your attention for a minute?
Good evening, sir.
Giselle.
My name is Giselle Paxton.
There's so many characters in this game.
Time for men like you.
Have we met before?
No. But I just need to look at your fancy clothes to know that you must be desperate to visit the docks at night.
That's quite
What?
judgmental of you.
Sir,
Oh, I get it.
I've led enough strikes when I had a job to identify you as an enemy of the working class.
Oh, I should be a communist, okay.
You speak of strikes and class enemy. Am I right to assume you're involved in trade union activism?
You bet I am. Well, I was. Nowadays, I'm just another worker blacklisted by the big companies.
Isn't the whole point of trade unions to help workers in need? Why don't they support you?
A few nights back, I lost the money my companions had asked me to hide. With me and my sister being penniless, they thought I stole it.
What really happened?
I drank too much that night. Strange men saw me count the money in that bar. Some sort of militia in uniform. I'm sure they robbed me.
You lost your job.
I am getting
because of
so
your beliefs.
overwhelmed
Those
with
bastards
information,
really hate
quests,
a worker
and
who
characters,
refuses slave wages and unsafe
and names.
conditions.
I'm like,
especially when
this
it's
is
a
all
woman.
too much, a little too fast. If you want to have this many characters in one area, let me come back here before the game says it's okay I can come back here. Make it, if you're gonna make it open world, make it open world. It feels less overwhelming that way.
May I ask what you do for a living?
I'm killing myself scraping for a living. And you? Have you ever had to struggle in your entire life?
Why such hatred? Are you judging me by my clothes and my job?
Course I am. Fuck, you're so blind. You don't even see your privilege. Lazy people like you disgust me.
Am I lazy? I had to learn to be a doctor. To work hard.
As I told you, I'm a doctor. You have to work a lot to earn that title.
Oh, a doctor. Born with money in a nice house, were we?
Probably.
Was Daddy a banker or a doctor himself?
Don't know. Jonathan never talks about his dad.
What can you tell me about this vicinity?
Tell you what, just spend a few weeks here, and then ask me that question again. If you're still alive, I mean.
If you have something to say, say it.
Pretty sure she said it.
I'm getting tired of all this.
Oh. You want information instead? Well, here's some for you. Giselle Paxton does not like you at all, Doctor.
Noted.
You don't know me, Miss Paxton, and yet you see me as an enemy.
Your manners, your clothes, your words tell me everything about you, sir. I know your kind, and you don't belong here.
Whatever side you're on of stuff like this, extremism, you're wrong. If you're an extreme zealot to the left, to the right, to the upside down, it's just bad. It is not a good look. I fight poverty. You really have no idea who I am. You are right. I don't know what to say, honestly.
You're right, Miss Paxton. My clothes and my manners do speak for me. And I may not belong here, but that doesn't make me a bad person.
You tell me, Dr. Reid. You tell me.
Uh-huh. Whatever. I'd like to... Is that it? Do I have anything else? No, I'd like to leave now. That's enough.
Well, I'll leave you for now.
You're
Goodbye,
super annoying. I want to snatch that stupid pink hat off your head. Find Sean. I would love to find Sean. Are you Sean? You're not, because you're wearing a hat.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. Can I help you?
A fancy doctor lurking at
Oh,
night by
Lottie.
the docks. Not fishy at all.
And what about you? Working outside at night in this dangerous part of town?
You want to know my secret? I'm trying to earn money. And I'm Lottie Paxton, by the way.
Oh, is it her sister or her daughter?
What can you tell me about this place? How are things here?
It may be okay for a strong girl like me, but a dandy doctor from the city like yourself, you better watch your back, Mr. Reid.
Which local dangers must I avoid?
Well, the gangs, the thieves, the drunks, the jobless. A man with your fancy clothes will attract a lot of attention.
Well, I am not someone so easily intimidated.
Glad to hear that. And if you get into trouble, you can always seek help at Sean Hampton's shelter. No one would dare to be violent there.
That's exactly where I need to go.
You really think I should go back to a safer place, miss?
No. I think you had better stay and help as many people as you can. Just avoid the wet boot boys. Those bastards are worse than the epidemic.
Uh-huh.
Is it not dangerous to work here at night?
As long as I have good legs, I can run away from trouble. The sad saint now provides me and my sister a bed and a roof.
Yeah, it's her sister,
I don't
okay.
want to lose that.
What can you tell me about the sad saint?
It's just the nickname of Sean Hampton.
Yes.
The sad
Is he
saint
here?
of the East End. He gave me shelter, and he's not always sad.
Are you homeless, Miss Paxton?
Mr. Hampton's night asylum is our new home now. It's a safe place for me and my sister.
Can I just ask and
I'm
point me in
looking
his
for Sean
direction?
Hampton. Can you help me?
Mr. Hampton must be in his office at the night asylum he manages, I suppose. Why do you want to see him?
He was a patient of mine at the Pembroke Hospital, but he left abruptly.
I see. Well, Mr. Hampton is a discreet and dedicated man. I'm sure you'll find him soon enough.
Great.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
So that's all I want to do at the moment. Where would his office be? Is this an office? Oh, stuff I can take. Ooh, folded paper. What's this? Oh goodness, this is long. Something about Dyson. Forgive me, God, for what I'm about to confess. Sometimes I wish I never saved Dyson Delaney from drowning when he fell in the canal. There, I said it. Please forgive me, Lord, for I'm just a sinner. Dyson may be the most frustrating case I ever had to deal with since I opened my night shelter in the East End. So this is from Sean. For years, I have tried to understand why this man regularly makes me so irritated, and I think I recently found out why. Dyson has stopped fighting for good and forever. I've met so many heavy drinkers in my life, men and women, rich and poor, young and old, witnessed their fight with their demons, their past, their guilt, and their failures. Sometimes they can put a name on this inner evil of theirs. Sometimes they have never been able to identify the real cause of their despair. But in most cases, for these men and women, to drink is a way to keep fighting. Of course, it is a useless and destructive form of struggle, but at least this self-destruction means that something makes them suffer, and they still fight against this pain they feel so deep inside. Even a severe alcoholic like William Bishop keeps struggling, we already killed him, with his addiction and asking for a salvation for the light of Christ. And as long as they wish to see this light, there is a place for hope. Dyson Delaney has no hope left. He does not drink to smother his pain. No, I'm now convinced he conscientiously drinks for the sadist joy of smothering all hope. I really don't know what is a worse sin. What is a worse, not worst, sin? To deliberately cast away hope from your own heart or complacently bask in self-destruction? Ow! That's a hint for Dyson, so we'll definitely have to go back there. Oh, is that Sean I spy? Hang on. I just continue looting your stuff. Because I need stuff. You don't look like a Skall. Hi.
Why the long face, Doctor?
Oh, well, you actually know I'm lying. You kind of do.
It looks like we both have changed a lot. I must confess, it saddens me, Sean.
Put your faith in the Lord, Doctor. He has a
So
plan
he's a vampire,
for all of
not a
us.
Skall.
We may not always see it.
So who turned him?
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed, it's hard to believe you, Sean.
Ask what you will. As the Lord is my shepherd, I will not speak a lie to you.
Why return here?
This is my home. These people are my flock. You will always find me where I am needed.
My God. So is he a Skall or is he not?
And what about William Bishop? He tried to take care of you. But this hunger, this thirst, cannot be restrained.
Alas, poor William. He had a good soul, but was weak in spirit. He could not shake the thirst for booze, never mind blood. But have faith. My will is far stronger than his.
Alright.
Wonders never cease. Skall managing an asylum.
And what of you? A vampire doctor? Meals laid out before you. Yet you restrain.
How does he know I'm a vampire? Who told
Aren't
him?
you afraid of what you've become?
Or is it just look
We
at
are
my
blessed,
face once?
Can't you see it? The Lord has made us able to walk amongst the plague and aid those that need it.
Right. You must drink blood now.
But you must drink blood now to survive.
No, not your scripture. Whoso eateth my flesh and drinketh my blood hath eternal life, and I will raise him up at the last day. So saith the Lord.
Gross.
I only need to eat flesh, no blood.
Do you think this is a blessing when God's own house and holy symbols repel you?
If that is your burden, Doctor, so be it. But I do not fear the cross, nor am I forced to take the life of another. My kind doesn't share your imperfections.
My goodness. It's really taken to this.
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor. Why would I do such a thing?
But you were close to her.
Of course. But she was lost, separated from the fold. She did not see the hand of the divine in my blessed condition.
Oh my goodness.
So you claim Miss Jones' death was not by your hand, nor the other incidents at Pembroke?
Though Harriet was an angry, spiteful woman, she was one of God's creatures. I have nothing but love for all he has made.
People have been murdered. I've seen the blood. I don't believe you can be trusted.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow, I will guide you to the light.
How do you plan to do that?
Take this key of the old sewers. The entrance is by the riverbank, south from here. There you'll find all the proof you need.
I will not look kindly on you if you're trying to trick me.
I'll be here when you return. If you still think I'm a threat then, well, I'll surrender myself to your judgment.
Give a dog a bad name. Alright. Can I rest in your asylum? Is that a thing that's possible? Is there no hideout thingy here? No, there appears to be. Because I'd like to rest before I end this. Very confusing. I don't want to talk to anybody else. I'm tired of talking to you people. Where would it be? Where would it be? Here? Most likely? Wonderful. That was weird. That whole experience was weird. The people are weird, and whatever's going on with Sean is weird. Oh, look at all this great stuff I can get. I definitely want to get this claw thing. I want to get everything. Increase my health, increase my stamina. Get my claws, though. That's what I really want. 2,000. Goodness. Alright, that's pretty much all I can do for right now. I'll just hang on to that 490. Level 15, which is nice. And now we get to see how many people are sick and dying, especially in Whitechapel, when I really don't have the time to go over there. Major district events, blah blah blah. I am aware of this. I haven't taken anybody's life. Huh? I can't move. What's stable? This place? Yeah, fine. Rufus has anemia. I can cure that. We haven't met her, so we don't know what she's sick with. Oh, there's even more places. West End. Oh, look, I did some... It's gone up slightly from serious to still serious, but it's gone up from like 66 to 71, so that's something. I would love to cure him. I need a mesmerize level of 3, but I only have a mesmerize level of 2, and I don't know how to improve it. And she has a cold. I can totally treat that. I just gotta remember to go there before I sleep again. And yeah, they would be at sanitized if I didn't kill Thomas Elwood, but too bad, so sad. Okay, so that's pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with all that. So I'm going to end this part here. In the next part, we're going to head to the sewers for some reason. Because Sean wants us to. His dead body on the floor, but that's okay. If you did enjoy this, please let me know in the comments. Leave me a like or a dislike, and of course you can subscribe if you want to. And I'll see you for the next part of Vampyr. Bye bye!